Let me first say that on a personal level, I love you, Azza. I love you, Kyland. On a game level, I have made it clear since the beginning. I owe nobody anything. I play this game solely for myself. So, at this point, I cast my vote to evict Kyland.
Okay. It's official, Kyland. Kyland, you have been evicted from the Big Brother house.
Anything? Any reason? Anything?
Hmm? The game.
What about the game? What about the game?
You'll find out.
Huh?
You'll find out, okay.
Oh, man. I mean, I just don't understand. Notice.
Kyland, you know, as a game point of view, I can't beat you, so I'd rather go against Azza than you.
No, I understand.
Yes, from my point of view.
I'm wondering, no heads up or anything from this guy. I mean, I kept you in the last week. Mm-hmm. And is it just
This is how the game goes,
No, of course. No, I'm just asking. Yeah. No, I thought, like, it was a whole challenge.
I would have loved to give you a heads up, but I respect you too much as a player. And given that he was the sole vote to evict, I knew if you had time, you probably could have made things go another way.
Yeah, I mean, I thought the whole, Kobe thing, raising him to be a man and face challengers and stuff.
Are you talking about my nephew right now?
I'm asking about if, named after Kobe, Kobe doesn't step down from a challenge. He accepts it.
I highly suggest you stop talking about my nephew.
I think that's not really up to me. I think that if your nephew has nobody to look up to, that...
Keep talking about my nephew, guys.
If your nephew has nobody to look up to, that is going to figure out how to raise him.
Kyland.
Really waiting on you.
Kyland, I need you to leave right now, Kyland.
No, I just think that's unfortunate. He doesn't have a man.
Walk.
Kyland,
Yes,
Kyland, I need you to leave right now. Thank you.
Oh, wait, is this one mine?
That's yours.
That's yours.
Right.
Thank you, Kyland. Thank you, house guests.
Thank you.
We have to socially distance.
Of course.
So I'm giving you an air hug from here.
Thank you.
And I invite you to sit here.
Just,
You did good. You did good.
I mean...
Thank you, guys.
Absolutely, Ms. Azza.
Absolutely.
Oh, you deserve it. You deserve it.
When we return, I will talk live with Kyland. Stay with us. Welcome back to Big Brother. I'm sitting here with Kyland, who was just evicted from the Big Brother house. It was Big D who cast the sole vote to evict. The two of you had a final two agreement. Are you shocked that he evicted you?
After the first week, I kind of made a very strong mental commitment in terms of not letting myself be shocked by anything, because I wanted to make sure that, seeing myself on the block that first week caught me off guard. I was like, I have to be prepared for that at any time. And so I definitely had went through my head a few times as far as I have lots of reasons to think it wouldn't happen, but I always knew it could.
Well, let me ask you this, because before the veto was played, Big D went to you for, are we still good, our final two? And it didn't look like you were giving him any assurances, yeah, we're good. Why didn't you?
Mostly for me, it kind of came down to how I wanted to play the game. I mean, I think that...
Which is how?
Which is more upfront and which I understand is Big Brother and you can do all these things, but I feel like there's not always a need to do it if you don't have to.
Meaning you would have been lying to him.
Yeah, I would have been lying to him, exactly, but I told him up front because it's just at that time, I had made it very clear to everyone in the house.
Well, now that you're sitting here with me, be honest, do you wish you had lied to him?
No, I think I wish I had talked to him a little bit more than I did as far as talk through that after it. But I think that as far as lying, I think there's an element of lying when you have to. Mm-hmm. And I think that for me and from I think a lot of people, you can tend to respect people who only do it when they have to, as opposed to doing it when they don't have to, wanting to be a competitor,
So are you saying that the final two agreement that you made with Xavier, which the two of you named, the gentleman, that is the one you had every intention of honoring?
That was because I thought that we were both on board with the name. In terms of being gentlemen, because it's both of us are competitors, both of us don't have to kind of make some of the more underhand moves because we can compete. And of course you can do anything in this game, But for me, it was just like, you know, I didn't want to come in and play kind of, I wanted to see if I, especially representation-wise, like we're the first black winner, I want them to win with some sort of like honor instead of just win by any means necessary.
Well, you saved Xavier last week
3 times
with the power veto, and he did not save you tonight.
Yeah.
Were you surprised that he did not save you tonight?
I mean, as soon as he didn't use the veto, I knew what was happening because I was like, okay, like there wouldn't be any other reason for him not to. And I understand, like from a strategy mindset, like I said, I think it was more just thinking in terms of gentlemen, in terms of like a competitor, in terms of like not just winning by any means necessary, but winning like with some sort of like honor and bravery and not like a cowardly way. And that's kind of what I was talking about at the end there.
But then didn't you think, okay, he didn't save me, but I'm going to get saved by Big D's vote?
No, I mean, I thought it was possible, but for me, given all the conversations, they wouldn't line up. As soon as it made clear that he was lying about using the veto, it was like, okay, he's not going to do that without and risk any other repercussions unless it's already been coordinated.
How about we watch your goodbye messages?
That works.
All right here.
Thank you.
Kyland, you have been an incredible competitor this entire game and such a great asset to the cookout. I do love you, and I do hope that we can continue to be friends outside of this house.
Kyland, I am so sorry. I know we made a deal, but I have to break that because when I asked you about the final 2, you stuttered. Does that make me feel safe? No. But I love you. I hope that we will continue being friends outside of this house.
Kyland, you always said, to be the best player, you have to beat the best, which is why I convinced Big D to vote you out. I've had deals throughout the cookout. However, the deal that I prioritized over all others was a final 2 deal that I had with Big D. I hope you respect this decision from a game perspective. I truly do think you're one of the best players who played this season. I love you like a brother. We'll always be friends long after this game, and I will see you soon.
You're juror number 8. We will see you back here Wednesday night when you and the entire jury of 9 vote for a winner, Big Brother. Kyland.
Oh, I hope that's not my only time back. They really love the game, and I think that one thing I found out this year is I was pretty decent at it, so I'd love to come back.
Expect the unexpected. Stay right there in the meantime. When we return, I have a very special announcement about America's favorite house guest. Stay with us.